Hi, I'm baby JC. I'm little, I'm glowing, and I got a heart full of light. Every night, I float through the stars, looking for little friends like you to share story with. And tonight, I want to tell you a very special story. It's the story of how I came into this world. Are you snuggling? Good. Let's begin. The night has started so peacefully. I was tucked into my little bed, made of wood that my daddy Joseph has smoothed with his own hands. I could hear the gentle chirpings of crickets outside my window and the soft, steady breathing of my mommy and daddy in the next room. I was feeling warm, safe, and just about to drift off to sleep. But then, the crickets went silent. A cool wind began to whisper through the leaves of the olive tree. At first, like a sigh, and then like a sad moan. The first drop of rain tapped gently on the roof, like tiny fingers. But soon, the taps became a loud, steady drumming. Suddenly, a silent, brilliant flash of lightning painted my room white for a second, making my simple chair look like a strange, tall giant. And right after the light came a deep, rolling rumble that shook the whole house. Bum, rumble, bum! My heart felt like a trapped bird, beating thump, thump, thump against my ribs. I squeezed my eyes shut tight and pulled my cozy woolen blanket all the way over my head, making a little dark tent. It was warm and smelled like wool and sleep. But the sounds from outside were still there, muffled and even scarier. The drumming rain sounded like 100 marching feet, and the morning wind sounded like it was whispering my name. In the dark of my little tent, my imagination began to run wild. The shadows I had seen during the flash of lightning grew into monsters in my mind. A tiny little fears started to creep into my heart, and in the darkness, I began to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. I felt very small and very lonely. I was so scared. I felt little tears begin to form in the corner of my eyes. Just then, I remember something my mommy Mary had told me on another sunny afternoon. Her voice echoes in my memory, as soft as the blanket around me. Baby JC, whenever you feel afraid, even if I'm not right there, you are never alone. You can always talk to the Father in heaven. He is always listening. So, even though I was still trembling under my blanket, I began to whisper. I didn't know what big words to use, so I just talked to my heart. Father, I whispered into the darkness of my tent. It's me, baby JC. I'm a little bit scared out here. The thunder and lightning are so loud, and the shadows are playing tricks on me. Please, can you help me be brave? I didn't hear an answer in words. The storm didn't magically stop. The wind still howled, and the rain still drummed. But as soon as I finished my whisper, something amazing happened. A tiny spark, like a little firefly seemed to light up deep inside my chest. It grew not into a bright flash like the lightning, but into a steady, gentle glow. The glow spread like warm honey through my whole body, from my chilly toes to the top of my head. The thunder was loud, but this warm feeling was a quiet kind of strong. I realized that Father's love was a special kind of light, a light for your heart, not for your eyes. It was a light that no storm could ever blow out, and no shadow could ever hide from. The fear didn't disappear completely, but now it was tiny again, and the warm light inside me was much, much bigger. I slowly lowered the blanket from my head, like a curtain opening on a new scene. I peeked out into my room. The shadow was still there, but now the giant shadow just looked like my little chair again. The wind was still whispering, but now it just sounded like a wild outdoor song. I knew I wasn't alone. I could hear the soft breathing of my mommy and daddy nearby, a comforting steady rhythm. And I could feel the warm steady light of the Father loves inside me. I had my family on the outside and my Father on the inside. I closed my eyes, listening not to the storm, but to the feeling of peace in my heart. And it carried me into a deep and gentle sleep. That night, I looked up at the star, the same star you see outside your window. I didn't wear a crown. I didn't have a palace. But I came with something brighter, love. And that love is still here, floating in the star, hiding in your prayers, and waiting in your dream. So close your eyes now. I'm right here with you. And tomorrow, I will tell you another story. Good night, little one. You are deeply, truly loved.